So I have two open heads right here. This is I had to skip a head in order to connect a female and send it all the way to my solar deck. And whenever I have to do that, I have to cut long enough in order for me to put it. It's an acorn, or we also call it a termination cap. So, because this is my starting point, or my starting point going to my solar deck where I'm gonna have to run my wires. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to put this part out like that. And as you can see right here, it has the two sides, so we can line the wire right between it. You don't have to fully cut it as much. And we just feed this right through right there. Make sure that it goes in all the way, and then we'll just lock it up. And then usually I just tighten it up, make sure it's nice and solid in there so you can't pull it out. And this pretty much just a termination cap. So we're not really cutting the red and black. Just want it to feed. Just want it to feed inside right here. Let me make sure it looks nice even line. That should be nice in there. Alright, these are the acorn. This is my termination point. This is where I started running my strings to send it all the way to the solar deck. Now, also, so this one, because the array is so long, it's 15 panels on each row. The heads, I can't have more than 13 panels on each string. So I had to start this all the way down there on the bottom and work my way around, but it ended right around here. One of them eventually, usually I try to avoid running too many females, but one of them ended it right here. So in order for me to get that to the solar deck so I could wire it, I skipped ahead, and I have a trunk cable. I cut enough long trunk cable so I could do a female, basically an extra connection just to extend the wire to reach the solar deck. So I cut my wire long enough to do my female, and that's called a female. So if you notice here, so I skipped ahead. If I hadn't skipped that head, and if I would have cut right here before I skipped an extra head, I would have had to do a male to a female, but that head technically counts as a male. So all I have to do now is just a female. Just feed it right through. There you go. And then I cut. It's basically like an acorn, but there's more steps to it. I just place these open. And we cut long enough for the female. I try to get them to exactly match, make sure it's nice. And you don't want to cut too much. You don't want to cut from the cup or anything. And these are the fuses, so we just land it right here. Make sure there's nice crimp on it. Some goes right there. And this one is good. Then just gotta feed this right through here, nice straight right here. Just gotta feed them right through. It's good. And then you could hear as it clicks. It's usually a good sign to it. And then we just connect it to the other head. And that's how you make a connection long enough to reach the solar deck. And we just run this all the way to the solar deck. As you can see, all the heads right here, everything was connected and is reaching the solar deck. But because this one wasn't long enough, so I just ran all this trunk.